Hi guys, it's Kadeem. So yeah, today is the 25th of February, and I'm just going to be explaining the very exciting news that I have for you. Yesterday, February 24th, was my appointment at the Mazzoni Center, so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what went on. So, me and two of my friends went out there, um, and we hung out for the day, but I'll explain more about that at the end of the video. But anyways, so we got there for my appointment. We went in around 4 o'clock. Basically, I just filled out the rest of my paperwork or whatever that they had on like iPad for me. I did that and I sat down and waited for maybe 15 minutes. And then I got called into the back with the therapist there. Her name was Lisa and she was very amazing. Um, so basically, how the transgender intake session went was she explained what her job was and who she was a little bit to me and my friend who went in there with me, thankfully. um, and basically just said if we have any questions or anything like that, more if I had any questions, I could ask her, and all this other stuff. So first, she asked me like my whole gender identity story and why I'm there and what I'm hoping to get from taking hormones and stuff like that. Um, and then she went on to explain, how the hormones work and the dosages and stuff like that. How we can go about changing our names. Well, how I could go about changing my name, and my gender on my paperwork and stuff like that legally, and asking about my history and just getting to know me basically, um, and like a quick little rundown of how when I just explained to her, um, I've always questioned my gender identity, and basically, um, I the words eluding me. I identify as gender non-binary. So basically, my gender isn't just set in stone. It's kind of fluid in a way, kind of like genderqueer. But anyways, so me personally, inside I feel like a female, but I don't really have any issues with my male genitalia or anything like that. So as of now, I'm not looking into getting any surgeries or anything anytime soon. I've kind of just want to feminize my body and make, just be happier with myself, and hormones it would be is the perfect way to start that. And so I basically just explained that to her, and she let me know that's perfectly fine. And with estrogen, unlike testosterone, which is only done in shot form, you have to take like weekly shots of it. With estrogen, you can do that, or the pill form, which is you have to take it every day. And so there's the estrogen that you take, and then there's also testosterone blockers, spironolactone, I believe it's called. Um, and that's something you don't necessarily have to take, but she did explain that if you do take the blockers, it blocks out the testosterone in your body. So when you do take the estrogen, the female characteristics will develop a lot quicker than if you're just taking the estrogen by itself. Um, because if you just take the estrogen alone, your testosterone is still going to be in your body, so the female characteristics will take a little longer to develop because you still have the testosterone in you. Um, so basically, she just explained that either way is fine. It was up to me how to decide and everything like that. So I just told her pill form definitely, and I do want to do the blockers. She explained, with taking the spironolactone, the testosterone blockers, it does have a higher chance of sterility and also sexual function. But I'm not sexually active in any way, shape, or form. So I was like, that's okay with me. I'm not sexually active, so I'm not worrying about that. And then she also went on to explain, the risks with taking estrogen and spironolactone. I'm just gonna call it spironolactone. And it kind of does have it does come with a risk of blood clots and breast cancer, but she explained that it only happens like 1 in 1,000, so it's a really low chance of that developing blood clots and breast cancer and the other risks that she described. Um, and then also with taking the higher the dose that I take, um, the more that risk will increase. But they'll always, you know, do the blood work and stuff like that to see where the levels are and if I need to decrease here and there or whatever. Um, so yeah, and then I thought I was gonna have to go back to get my blood work and stuff done, but she recommended that. Well, she told me that if I wanted to, that same night I could get all that done. So when I go back for my next appointment, which I'm gonna explain later, um, I can start my hormones. Um, Yay! And she, explained, the price and everything like that, and insurance, all that good stuff. Basically, she just let me know how the whole process would go, and if I had any questions, I can talk to her and everything like that, which was amazing. She was so sweet and nice, and she answered all the questions I had, and she also answered a lot of the questions that my friend had, which was all in all great. I'm so glad I had him there as my support and his girlfriend. They're awesome, and she took me, so she's the greatest. But anyways, so I went in and I had to go back in the waiting room, and I would say maybe after 10 minutes they call me back, and I went in there and I got my blood work done. um, that was a process in and of itself, because for some reason after she got the needle in my vein, the blood didn't want to come out, so she had to wiggle it around and move it back and forth to get the blood to come out, and eventually it did, but then it wanted to come out extra slow, so I was sitting there for maybe a good 10 minutes to get my blood in this little vial. Thankfully, I'm not squeamish and I didn't faint, so that was great. And then after that shenanigan, I sat back and then I waited for my physician. His name is Max. He's great as well. To see me, and he basically went over what Lisa went over with me about the risks and stuff like that. And at my next appointment, how he would go over like the test results and all this other stuff with me, and then I can start hormones. And yeah, I am so happy and excited that my journey is starting. Um, and good news, I did finally come out to my mom, and she was completely and utterly supportive, which I wasn't really dreading. It was more my dad, but she let me know that we don't have to tell him, and if this is gonna make me happy, then she's on board with me 100%, because my happiness is her happiness, and a lot of other sappy stuff, but it was just an amazing moment, and I love my mom so, so, so much. She's the greatest. Um, but yeah, so that was a quick rundown. I go back on March 10th to, get my results read and back to me. And then if I have any questions about, the results, and see like where everything is and what kind of dosage, I can start up with my estrogen. And hopefully that same day I'll get my prescription for that, and they can. Either have to go there to pick it up, which is not going to happen because it's 2 hours away, so that's a little out of my range. Um, but yeah, or they can ship it to my house, and I was like, definitely, you can ship it. It's fine with me. So yeah, so excited. I'm just really happy, and I can't wait to go on this journey with you guys. And I'm so happy that you're gonna be going on it with me. Um, so I think after I get my first, I think the way it works, she said, is like the first time you do it, you get like a 3 month prescription of it, and then after that you'll get a monthly shipment of it. So for the first 3 months I'll get it in bulk the first time, and then after 3 months I'll just get my regular monthly prescription mailed to me. um, so yeah, I think after I get my hormones. I think I'm just gonna do like monthly updates, so you'll see a video from me every month going on this amazing journey with me and seeing all the wonderful changes that are gonna happen. Sorry. Um, yes, it's gonna be amazing, and I'm so happy, and I can't wait to bring you all with me. So until next time, um, I'll see you later, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. I told you I was gonna tell you about. So basically, in Philadelphia, we walked around from, I think it was, we got there at 12, we left at 9, we got there at like noon, and we just walked around the city, and it was just really amazing, just seeing so many people from the LGBT community just walk around freely and being so happy. Um, we went shopping and visited a lot of places, and they showed me around. It was just really great. Um, yeah, I know that was really unsatisfactory of a explanation, but I don't want to make this video too long. So, yeah, that was my day. The 24th, yesterday, was an amazing day, and I'm just so happy. I feel so much more confident in myself. Um, and yeah, so this journey is just beginning for me, and I can't wait to bring you all with me, and I can't wait to show you all the great developments and all the not so great developments and um, just take you on my journey. And I hope you all are having such an amazing year so far. It just started, like, and it's already going by so quickly. But yeah, so that was that. And so that's it for me. See you next time. Peace. Bye.